May 1st, 2025. I'm excited. I'm excited to go live with you guys and show you what we're doing and how it's working. What's happening in Durango is what we're going to be going over. Um, yeah, I'm doing a challenge of going live for 30 days, so we'll see how it goes. It could be good, could be bad. But I hosted an open house last weekend, and one guy walked in, opened the fridge, sat on the couch, and asked for the Wi-Fi password. Um, start watching some basketball, and I said, "Bro, are you trying to buy the house or are you moving in today?" I'm just joking. It's just a joke. A buyer asked if I thought prices would go down. I said, sure. Just like gas, eggs, and the gym attendance after January. So yeah, I just got a little funnies for you guys. But hey, here's the thing, guys. I want to share about the market. I was talking with a client earlier today, and he was like, "What is going on? The market's just kind of funky, right? There's more inventory than there's ever been in the last like decade here in Durango." I was also talking to an agent in New York this morning, and he was like, um, "Things are flying off the shelf, multiple offers, all those things." So I honestly believe that things kind of happen on the East Coast in New York first, and they kind of have a ripple effect across the country. And that's what I think is going to happen because he's like, man, I put in two offers, and both the houses we put in for this buyer, they all had 5+ offers. And so I think buyers are realizing like, hey, rates aren't really going to change. If I'm going to get a deal, now is the time to get the deal. And so they're taking action. And so if you're a buyer sitting on the sideline, stop sitting on the sideline, take action. You can always refinance later. I know you've heard that, all the things, but the reality is rates aren't going down to 3% anymore. They're just not. And so what are you going to do to, you're looking for the right home, looking for the right place. We also have sellers out there who have been on the market for a little bit, and they're sitting there scratching their head. And I'm sitting there thinking the same thing, like, what is going on with some of these homes? I mean, we've been showing them. We got constant people who are showing them, who are looking at these homes, and they're not moving. So what gives? What gives in the market? And so I just want to do like a quick market overview. So the median listing price in Durango as of March 2025, right? So we're going back, I guess, April 2025, is 949,000. That's the average price or median price, and it's up 5.6%. So not as many homes are selling as fast, but they're selling for more, right? So that's definitely something you need to kind of look at. And that range is kind of all over, right? Depending on what market you're in. Okay. Inventory and sales activity. So things actually bumped up. There were 209 homes for sale. So there's been more inventory than, like I said, a 45.1% increase compared to February. So as we're coming into the busy season, people are starting to put their homes in the market, and we're going to see what happens, right? There's a lot of competition coming to the market. So if your home isn't positioned right and it isn't positioned to sell, then it's not. I have investors and friends out there who are like, man, I thought this thing was going to fly off the market, and it hasn't. So total sales volume, only 12 homes sold in February, which is kind of like, what, only 12 in February? Days on market, averaging about 115 days, which is 74% higher than it's been. Price trends. So if it's a medium single family home in Durango, it's climbed up to 6%. Condos are actually down. So townhomes and condos are down 8%. And, approximately for a listing market, like 35% of active listings and 28% of sales surpassed the $1 million mark, indicating a robust luxury market here in Durango. Um, here's their overall. The Durango real estate market is experiencing a shift towards a more balanced state. It's more balanced, and it could go either way, right? Is it a buyer's market? Is it a seller's market? It depends on who you talk to. I think it's a little bit more of a buyer's market because there's more inventory, so buyers can kind of pick what they want to use and what they want to do. So that's definitely something to consider, that you have a little bit negotiating power. What I will say, we have 12 listings right now, and the number one question I get asked from agents is, anybody want to guess? Anybody want to guess what it is? It's, what is the seller paying what's the agent commission for the buyer? That's the number one question. I got recording after recording of voicemails and text messages of agents asking that. That's the number one question. So here's the thing, guys. Like, buyer's agents actually have a little bit of a pull, because if they have a true buyer, a real buyer, here's the thing: you can't really go in and say steering's illegal and wrong, but the fact is that it happens. I know it happens. I see it happen, right? So what I would do as a seller is offer that commission, right? You can always negotiate out of it. You can always say, no, I'm not going to offer that. Essentially, I mean, you do have a contract, so there comes a play into that, but I would offer it and then have the agents figure it out. Especially if you're wanting to sell fast, because if you got a true buyer right now, you can make some waves as an agent. But that's the number one question I get asked. It's hilarious. I got a story I'll share with you. Actually, I'm not going to share that story. I'm going to share that story on the next live that we're doing, because it's more pertaining to agents, not necessarily consumers. So, but here's the thing, guys. I'm going to share my screen here. At least as far as, let me see. Yeah, so I'm going to share my screen right here. I can't on Instagram, but I'm going to share my screen on all the other platforms I'm on through. So here's our YouTube channel. What's happening in Durango? Definitely want to see what's going on here, because we got things that are happening on Durango or in Durango, and so we're highlighting those things. So that's one of our sponsors. Another one of our sponsors is Noah Lopez with Flood Doctor. So go ahead and check out Noah and what he's doing over there. And then I'll share our other sponsors towards the end. Let me see here. I wanted to go over our newsletter. We have a newsletter that we send out every single week to our database. If you're not a part of that, go ahead and just text me or email me, or you can just DM me newsletter, and we'll make sure that you become a part of that newsletter, because we got some good stuff in there, and I'll go over it with you real quick here. Let me grab it. Let me do my newsletter. Boom. All right. So here's my newsletter. If you wanted to check it out on the gram, here it is, the newsletter. Your weekly real estate power play is here with market shifting, smart strategies, and nothing extra. Get in, get informed, and get ahead. All right. So we have a great listing right now, 65 Iron King. Just so everybody knows, just in case you didn't know, I am a licensed real estate agent with eXp, right? So if anybody was curious, I'm not just out here slinging stuff without knowing things, right? But always obviously want to disclose that. This 65 Iron King, so 65 Iron King actually is it's a great listing. It's got amazing price per square foot. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 4,000 square feet for $240 price per square foot. Now in Durango, that is extremely cheap, and we're only 10 minutes from town in a great neighborhood in Edgemont. We're doing an open house this weekend, Saturday from 10 to 1. So I want to make sure that you're there. But here's one of the things I want to talk about. I got the joke of the day, but we're highlighting some of the foodies, some of the good things that are happening in Durango. We're highlighting just the market trends and what's happening. We're highlighting the benefits of waking up early and adding extra hours to your day. We're talking about the wine experience that just happened, embracing gratitude. So these are all fun articles that we have. The importance of what you eat. So here's the thing, like my focus in life is like my faith, my family, my fitness, my finances. And so the things that I talk about are those things, right? So if we're going to talk about, the value of time is the most valuable thing that you have. I sat down with a a client earlier this week. I'll leave his name out, but I don't know how much time he has. And, the doctor said that he needed to stop eating in order to live. And he's like, dang, dude, I feel like that's the opposite. I don't know what doctors he's talking to, but it doesn't seem like a good thing. But here's the thing. What you put in your mouth determines 80% of your health. So it's not about always working out. It's about what you put in your body. Your body's a temple. And so it's important to understand like what you put into your body is important. And for every hour that you exercise, it adds 2 hours to the end of your life. Did you know that, right? These are some good facts. Look them up. And then I just wanted to throw those out there real quick. And since we're talking about prioritizing family time here, one of the apps that I use that I really like, I'm just going to give you the name of it right here. It's called App Block. So App Block is the tool that we use that kind of blocks everything from coming into my phone and allows me to be present with the family. So I really appreciate that app because the phones can be distracting. So anyways, our sponsor of our newsletter is Flood Doctor. Appreciate you. We had another great property come back on the market, actually. It's 40 acres on the river. So if you're interested in that, hit me up. Here's the fam. And if you need a home value, let me know. So this is a great time to talk about our other sponsors. So one of our other sponsors is our cash offer, which is in 19 days. So if you just go to in19days.com, we can get you a market value cash offer in the same day. That's the truth, right? So go ahead and go to this in19days.com and we'll get you that. We got testimonials on here of clients who have done it, who are crushing it. And baby boomers, let me share my screen, share this tab instead. Baby boomers love this. So the one secret to sell your house for cash is as little as 24 hours, no hassles in the showings, just fast results. Baby boomers love it. Skip the stress of showings and unnecessary waiting. Just start packing. Get multiple market value guaranteed cash offers today. So you can check out this testimonial here. Just by going in19days.com. But if you're just curious, we've had a couple people put in their addresses from across the country. We've opened up into other markets, which is fun. And so, yeah, that's our sponsor. If you're interested in getting our newsletter is right here. So just stay informed on Durango's latest news now. So subscribe. So this is like what's happening in Durango. We're going to give you the up-to-date of what's happening, upcoming events, local spotlights, outdoor adventures, restaurant reviews, local news updates, and exclusive offers. So anyways, just go ahead and text me or DM me the word newsletter, and we'll make sure that you get signed up for our Durango newsletter. It's right here. Sorry, I wasn't sharing my screen. So just our Durango newsletter so you can stay informed on what's happening. And yeah, that's what I got for going live today. I appreciate you guys. Have a beautiful day, and we'll talk to you guys soon. I'm going to get off the live.